their way into the knot. The Blues win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Big-time save. Oh, he is looking good on their net. The Blues gain possession. Miller's taking it from his own end. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Tries to get it to Buchnevich. Finds nothing but air on that shot. And he takes the pass. Puts it on net. Routine save made by Quick. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Offense is on face-off, and he wins the draw. The Rangers have it from their own end. The Blues play it along the wing. Find some space in the corner. And the puck's knocked loose. And that battle along the wall comes to an end. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Broken up at center by Panarin. Here they come on the attack. Big time block on the play.
Yeah, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one, and I expect to see him out here again.
Handles the pass. Moves it quickly over to Neighbors. And that carries off one of his teammates in front. Campbell's on the hook check, and it pays off. Here's a short pass to Shen. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Takes the feed from his netminder. Moves it to Folk. And now he angles it across to Shen. Sends a pass over. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Quick's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Trocheck's won the draw here in their own zone. Up the neutral zone now. Couldn't catch up to that pass. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Suter. Good hit to knock the puck loose.
How did that stay out? Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net and complete desperation and complete level to make that one. Oh, we're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic to make those kind of saves.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Still no score in this one. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Hooked up along the wall by Trocheck. Here's a chance in short. It scores! What an opportunity and delivers!
Everyone is so focused on the puck carrier below the goal line that they don't notice that the most dangerous player on the ice, he is net front. He is creeping around in those quiet areas to make himself available for that one-time shot. When he gets it, he makes no mistake.
New York's drawing first blood here in this one by getting on the board first.
That's exactly what you want to do. You want to play with the lead, not behind it, James. And now it's what they do next. They've created some energy for themselves. Now it's about continuing to attack and find the back of the net again.
Kyle's got it against the boards. Feeds the puck across to Trocheck. The Blues gain possession along the wall. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Trocheck. Quick feed to Suter. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Sends it in deep. New York's got the puck. Tosses it on to Cooley. New York's gained the line and into the zone.
So when you get that opportunity, you at the very least have to hit the net. He misses wide, and he cannot believe it.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as the face-off is ready to go. Quick pass to Broberg. And now he tries to get it across to Walker. Oh, smart heads-up read. Great save from in tight.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Blues win the draw. St. Louis plays it up ahead. Here's a shot. Oh, what a quick save there.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
New York's won the draw. Dishes it to Borgen. Picked up along the boards by Radish. New York's looking to break out. Takes the feed. And a smart heads-up read to come over the puck. Tries to feed it over to Berglund. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Carrick. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Carrick's got it along the boards. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. The Blues cross the line and gain the zone. Just wide. Here's the chance to set up now. And he denied that opportunity. Picked off in the offensive end. Oh, what a chance in the slot. Put it wide.
Well, a golden opportunity, James, and playing from the middle of the ice is exactly what you want. But he just misses.
Moves it quickly over to Bosinski. Levels him with the hit. Taken along the wall by Tyru. Big stop right there. Quick pass across to Brodzinski. Along the half wall with the puck. And that's a great read to force the turnover. Here in the back half of this period, 1-0 the score. The Blues win the draw on their own end. Takes the pass. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And that's intercepted by Brodzinski.
Sometimes when you're losing, you can get caught up over trying here, James, and this is a product of him mismanaging the puck. Sometimes you got to keep it simple and just get the puck going the other way.
Dumps it into the ozone. The Blues have it against the wall. Takes the feed. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Right in front for the shot. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Here's a short pass to Rempe. Right in the open ice, that one's picked off. New York's got a hold of the puck now. And that's intercepted by Cully. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. They did. They saw. They took advantage of the rebound and scored.
I just love this goal, James, because it's about effort on the puck and recognizing who can get to it first. He jumps. When he jumps, he makes his opponent vulnerable, and then he fights for position, gains possession, and then makes a beautiful play. Just love it from start to finish.
The Blues needed that goal to even things up here in the first.
Yeah, they certainly did. And I have a coach who once said, you know, it's about winning the shift now and not worrying about what happened or what was going to happen here, James. And I feel like they've taken that approach right now. You can see it in their game, you can see it in their urgency, and they get rewarded. A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Oh, that's tremendous pull to the defensive end to break off the pass. He grabs the puck here at the point. Picked off by Schneider. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Dumps it in. St. Louis has it behind the cage. And he takes the feed. Slides it to Bjugstad. Puck grab by Schneider. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. And now he moves it to Berggren. And says it's just out of reach. And now it's grabbed by Trocheck. And he loses control of the puck. And they'll dump it in. New York's got the puck along the boards. Soucy's got it in the defensive end. Receives the pass. Moves it to Fowler. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Rempe. They've got some momentum here. Shot! And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Thomas. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Sends the cross-ice pass. Sends the pass over. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Skips out of the battle along the boards, and here we go. A chance in front! And a great save! Poked away in the offensive end. Puck scooped up by the Frenier. From the point, they take control of it. Quick feed to Miller. Too many bodies in the way. On a great defensive play there. Shuts him down. Here's a backhander. Denies him again.
Hooker's able to square up to the shooter right here. He's in a dangerous position in the slot area. What a great save, James.
And the defenders come over the puck.
He knows he's only one move away from his next milestone, and that's why he's possessing the puck tonight.
First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time. Second period set to get underway. And a fun one so far. Their side giving it a still time here as we open things up in the second. The Rangers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Puts it in deep. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. The Blues have it now. Puck dumped in. New York's got control of it now from their own end. Play blown dead. Let's get the call. Kyrou's been flagged for cross-checking.
You got to keep your hands down, and when you don't, you're going to get the cross-checking call all day long.
Guys, this penalty kill is ranked top 10 in the league, and sometimes you think about the other team having momentum on their power play, right? Well, this team can suck the momentum right out of that with how good this PK is. Let's see what happens here.
It's an unlucky bounce as the shooter is driving in and just sees an opening, but unable to convert as it goes off of the pipe and out.
And now he passes up to Cooley. St. Louis gains possession under man. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Heil's been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, this is just a lack of discipline and emotional control. You can see his frustration. He extends the arms, and he gets a cross-checking call.
A nice little break for the defenseman here. One less forward to deal with as we have some 4-on-4 hockey on tap.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice available. You can bet your coaching staff is going to put some pretty quick players out there.
New York's got it in their own zone. Gets the puck in deep. Grabbed along the board by Trocheck. Picks off the pass. St. Louis steps inside. And he takes the feed. Wow, that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time. He's able to take it away.
Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. That's a textbook save by Quick.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Blues gain control of the puck. Gets it over to Neighbors.
Cooley's almost back on the ice.
Both teams back to even strength as the power play comes up empty-handed, and we are still tied.
Well, that power play needs to have more urgency, all perimeter movement. Someone has to pay the price and get to the most coveted spot on the ice, and that is right in front of the tender.
And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. We're still in the early stages of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. New York's got it in the defensive zone. Radishes crossed the line and gained the zone. And that's blocked from someone in front. Works it across to Walker. And they send it right back to him. New York's got the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Oregon's lugging the puck. Sent into the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Panarin. Huge stop by Hooper.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Moves the puck. St. Louis has him against the half wall. Strong use of their body to force the puck loose. Oh, that's a smart heads-up play as he breaks it up with the poke. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Quick pass to Folk. Slides the puck over. Throws it in. The Rangers have it behind the cage. Scrum along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Rempe. Picked up along the wall by Brzezinski. Lifts the stick and takes the puck. Passes it to Brzezinski. And that's intercepted. Here's a chance. You'll need more than that to beat him. Picked up along the boards by Suter. New York's got possession of the puck. Penalty coming up here. Suter's going off for a pair for cross-checking.
This is an easy and obvious call to make. I mean, the official's right there, James. What are you doing? You're going to extend your arms away from your body. You're going to sit for 2 minutes.
New York's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
They can't get frustrated, but they have to look for the weak side for that one-timer.
The Rangers win that offensive zone face-off. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Trying to clear the zone. And he's able to move the puck across the blue line and out of harm's way. Can't get a hold of that pass. New York's got the puck along the wall. Feeds the puck over. And makes the routine save. Risky play with the paddle, but it works. Big time stop there.
The shot's come to the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Battle along the wall. And some good footwork to kick it away. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play and comes up with the puck. Feeds it over. The Rangers from their own end will go for a quick change here. And that's off a stick. Time ticking away here on this man advantage.
Keeping it simple and creating some speed, but they have to gain entry fast.
Shakes loose. Scores! And look at the Rangers in the lead shorthanded.
Well, they were so urgent on that key move that they recognized an opportunity to attack it. I mean, this is an added bonus, James. They can certainly turn the temperature up the game. What a finish. They can't turn pucks over unless you establish some pressure here, James. You want to make your opponent hear your feet coming, and that's exactly what he does. He separates body from puck, and then he makes the play that leads to the eventual goal.
St. Louis leads by 1 here in period number 2, and they're starting to assert themselves here, Cheryl. They're starting to take over.
Yeah, they're starting to take over, and you'd expect that that will only increase now because the deadlock has been broken and they're playing with the lead.
New York's coaches will not be liking that power play opportunity as
expectation when you're on a power play is to score a goal, not give up one, James. This is a tough one to take for this group.
Fires it! The easy glove save by Quick. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. More than half the period has expired. St. Louis leads by 1. And sneaks in there on the tie-up and comes up with the puck. Steps into the offensive end. St. Louis has the puck. Here's a short pass to Parayko. And now it's over to Brodzinski. Slides it across to Arkman. That's just a great heads-up read at center ice. Down the right side and into the zone. The Rangers will play it in their own end. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Takes the puck at the point. Feeds it over to Arkman. Can't connect. New York's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Blues have it behind the net. And he takes the dish. Moves it to Fowler. Here he is in close. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Schneider's moving the puck through his own zone. Intercepted in the offensive end by Neighbors. The Blues take it from the side. There's a shot, and he makes a save there. Oh, there's one more. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. One-on-one with the goaltender. Oh, it's on the play.
This is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Delayed penalty coming up here. Whistle stops the play. Beardred's going off to the box for 2 minutes.
Important task for the PKers ahead of them, up by 1 and a real opportunity protected.
The Rangers send their man advantage unit out once more.
Well, they create a power play opportunity with hard work, and now it's an opportunity to get back in this game, James. Finding a way to move the puck quickly and create seams to get shots on net.
Slides it on over to Trocheck. Into the attacking area from the left side. Here's a pass down low. And that's just out of reach. Can't get it to go. Grabs the puck here in their own end. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage.
Well, James, sometimes on a power play with more time and space, you can get lulled to sleep, and that's exactly what this has been happening here, as it's been lackluster, unable to even get a shot on net so far.
The Blues take it along the wing. Stops him cold. Quick feed to Trocheck. Handles the puck. Slides it across to Lafreniere. St. Louis gets a hold of the puck shorthanded. The Blues gain possession along the wall. And they get the puck out of harm's way. Taken along the wall by Zibanejad. New York still dealing with a 1-goal deficit as the power play fails to capitalize.
The net shift is critical, James. They had the opportunity on the power play to get back in it and get the equalizer. Now they're down by 1, so they have to manage some energy here, and they have to dictate pace and get back in the game.
Feeds the puck to Suter. And now he angles it across to Berggren. Handles the puck at the point. Denies the clapper. Quick pass to Fowler. Grabs the puck away. Cook's got the puck and he's going to St. Louis has turned good defense into offense, plenty of scoring opportunities, and they lead here late in the second. Terrence won a big draw on their own end. And here's the pass to Perreault. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Takes the shot, and he's got that one. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. for the face-off dots here. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Vakanainen. St. Louis has it near the wall. Quick shot! That goes wide.
He gets a great look at the net, but it is way off target. It can be fast, it can be hard, but he's got to hit the net.
There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next.
Pick up the official team hat.
Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. Grabbed along the board by Broberg. The Rangers gain control of the puck against the wall. And a big-time save on a big-time shot. Slides it down to counterpop. We may have to stop the goal.
I think we did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
And he takes the pass. Locks it into the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Panarin. The Blues will play the puck from behind the net. Able to reach that one. Angles it over to Miller. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. The Blues will play it against the wall. Here's a feed in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Tries to get the puck to Miller. Dumps the puck in. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. We got a penalty coming up here. Extra tapper up to apply the pressure with the goaltender on the bench. There's the whistle, and here's the call. That play has been called for holding.
Well, PK unit can certainly reset the momentum in this game if they're able to kill it off. Their team is trailing by 1. They want to keep it within reach. If they can do it, they will gain some momentum in this.
Another power play opportunity coming up here.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, man. It is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They practice, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. And they come up with possession off that battle. Handles the pass. Great read with the stick. New York's got it against the boards. Sends it into the offensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Buchnevich. Gains the zone from the right. They gain the zone from the left side. Moves it quickly over to Schneider. Not loose after that hit. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Picked up along the wall by Schneider. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off.
Homer's doing a great job tonight of showing that goaltending comes in waves. Sometimes you're quiet, and then all of a sudden it gets really busy. But making the big save at the right time is critical, and he has been a foundation, a real strength of this group right now.
Brempy's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Looking to break out here on the power play. Takes a shot. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. New York's taking possession in their own end. Sends a pass over. Gets the puck in deep. The Blues gain possession. Here's a short pass to Thomas. And he gives it over to Kyrou.
Up in the air, standing up, ready to go.
Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow!
It always amazes me that goaltenders often make this save look easy with all of that traffic in front and screen. I mean, it is important to battle and find the sight lines, and this goaltender does a great job of making it happen.
Great read to break up the play. Quick pass across to Kyrou. Takes the feed. New York's got it in their own zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Reaches out and uses the stick. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Sends it in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Dished on over to Gavrikov. Works it across to Borgen. New York's on the attack. From behind the net. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Sends the pass down low. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Parayko's going to serve two for holding on this play.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to be to task on this one, protecting that one-goal lead.
The Rangers once again send out their power play unit.
Well, it's time to be opportunistic on the power play here, James. You have an opportunity to get the equalizer. It all starts with the face-off, though. You want to get to your set spots right away and attack the net.
Poked away in the offensive zone by Miller. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Shen's ready for the draws that will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Blues win the defensive zone face-off. Puck clears the zone. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Shen's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Through center along the wing. Dumps it in. New York's got the puck behind the net. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Passes it in front. And that's stopped. Slides the puck ahead to Panarin. The Rangers take it along the wall. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. New York's gained possession along the boards. And that's stolen by Trocheck. Here's a shot. Stops that one. Battling for it along the boards. Panarin's working it around the corner. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
And manages to clear the zone. The Rangers have it now. Quick's going to bounce on the puck to get a whistle here, and there's a strategy to this one.
It is, and it's a good strategy. Listen, they've been outplayed, and he's been phenomenal in the net, and every play matters, and the right one right now is to pounce on this puck, get the whistle, and reset the tone in your own zone.
And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Penalty expires with the one-goal lead still intact. Nice job by the penalty kill.
What a night this PK is having and creating energy, because special teams, that's what they do, and you can put your opponent on their heels just by a good kill. Great job.
The Panthers are up next on the schedule, and I hear tickets are still available, a few select seats, so get them now. Should be a good one coming up. St. Louis is taking possession off the draw on their own end. And that's taken away. Moves it to Mayu. And that's intercepted by Tucker. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play.
When you trail in your game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive, and you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and that's exactly what happens here. Unfortunately, it goes the other way.
Quick feed to Mayu. Penalty coming up. St. Louis moves it ahead. Here's the chance to take advantage with the delayed penalty. They've got the extra attacker on the ice. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Radish's cut, but the player pretty tough shot on this one, holding the call.
It's tough to be behind the eight ball on the PK when you're trailing by one. Sometimes it
Slides it diagonally to Rempe. Gaining momentum along the boards. They put the puck into the offensive end. Neighbors carries the puck in his own zone.
It's a low-scoring affair out there, and not for the lack of entertainment and high-quality chances. Just both teams unable to finish when they get into the wheelhouse around the goaltender. This can be extremely frustrating. And nonetheless, they just got to take a breath and find a way to finish.
Shot! Kick Shea-Ho, a great one at that. Takes the pass. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Picked up along the boards by Shen. St. Louis glides the puck behind the net. And there's the save. New York's got a hold of the puck. Loses his balance on the play. Taken along the wall by Neighbors. Great defensive effort with the stick. The Blues gain possession of the Stars. What a goal! Has gone up by 2 here late in the third period, and the clock is now becoming an issue.
Yeah, and this is where, though, it can feel very slow when you've got the lead because you just want it to tick away, and you know that you've got to continue to play urgent. But habits come into it. They've been consistent all game. You're just going to have to ride their game plan out the rest of the way.
The Blues look to start the transition game. Right for the dirty table, and it goes sideways.
But he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Slides the puck to Bushnevich. Angles it over to Gavrikov. Picked off by Thomas.
Well, I like this play, James. When you're leading late in the game, you make good blue line decisions. That's what we used to call them anyway. And you put the puck in deep and you just kill some valuable time.
And the puck's kicked free. Directs it on over to Gavrikov. Takes it and looks ahead. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Quick pass to Parayko. And still using his stick to poke the puck away. Carrick's got it through center. Here's an on-man rush. Moves it quickly over to Berggren. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. St. Louis on the attack. And a stick in the lane inside to it. And a great save.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Here's a short pass to Walker. Pinned up along the boards. And that's stolen by Othman. Takes a shot. Misses the net. Oh, I think he wants that one back.
You know he does. Uses his physicality and his IQ to get to that scoring area, and then he whiffs it. I mean, he's going to want that one back, James.
St. Louis brings the puck in from center. Here's a shot. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Folks got him along the wing. Takes a shot. And he catches that one with the glove.
What a great save here. Listen to the look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Possession here in their own end. And he loses control here. Under a minute to go in the third. The Rangers take it across the blue line. Robson. New York's trailing. That's why they've got the extra attacker out on the ice and the goalie on the bench. The Rangers looking against the half wall. Redirected off one of his own line mates there.
And the medical staff is waiting at the bench here, looking at him to get off the ice, but he is really struggling in significant pain.
Moves it to Tucker. Directed over to Sundqvist. Fires an empty net. Misses. Quick feed to Susie. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Blues will serve 2 for holding.
Well, the penalty's inconsequential. They've been dominant all game, and just have a look at the scoreboard. This one's over.
And a man advantage unit goes right back to work. Krasinski's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And they clear the zone, and that'll shake some time off.
A great sequence by the PK unit. Really aggressive, close quickly on the puck, and they get it down the ice.
Let's get the call. Holloway's going off for cross-checking.
Well, sitting with a comfortable lead, this penalty is going to mean nothing right now, James. All it means is that everyone's got to stay a little longer.
And that will close the book on this one here tonight. Well, they finally see their rivalries come to an end, but I'll tell you what, I still like the record up there tonight, Joe.
Well, their effort was great, and they can continue momentum with this loss. And I know that sounds kind of funny when you don't win a game, but I'm telling you, they gave everything they had and had opportunities to win this game. So it was still a consistent effort that the coach will be happy with.
Thanks so much for joining us here. It was a fun one to call, and we will see you soon. For all of us here at EA Sports, stay safe.
Mississippi moon on a downtown night. Neon drips gold on the lakeside light. Enterprise hums like a tube amp glow. Boots hit the concrete, ready to roll. That crest on my chest is a horn that sings. Blue note ringing with 1,000 strings. Gate swings wide, hear the cymbals kiss. Arc City blues in rock and riff. Play that blue note boogie, let the rafters sway. Hornline dancing where the skates cut clay. Hands on a glass, let the good times roll. St. Louis sweeps the rhythm through your soul. Hey, oh, Arc City, take control. Play that blue note boogie. Let's go blues. Shuffle on the forecheck, walking bass. Hi-hat ticking like a tight embrace. Breakaway sax with a glide so sly. Guitar bends blue till the sparks shoot high. Tape to tape snap like a snare that bites. Gold lamp blooming in the city.